gun battle between unknown gunmen and soldiers at OWERRI Road in Onitsha, and 2 feared dead. There's serious unrest at OWERRI Road in Onitsha, Anambra, as unknown gunmen engaged in a shootout with men of the Nigerian army. According to eyewitnesses, the incident happened in the early hours of today at a police and military checkpoint at the Popular Road in Onitsha. It's always a checkpoint. In a video the eyewitness posted online, the unknown gunmen stormed the checkpoint in a black van and opened fire on the security operatives. Soldiers engaged the gunmen in a very heavy shootout that lasted several minutes, but unfortunately one of the officers feared killed. About 2 members of the unknown group equally got hit by bullets from the soldiers, and in the process of being evacuated, one dropped dead. When the firepower from the military base became much, the unknown gunmen entered back into their van and drove off. All right, in the space of 1 week, this is reportedly the second time unknown gunmen are attacking security operatives along this OWERRI Road. Well, probably is the third time, because now, again, military killed somebody, like a random person just minding their business, because they flouted checkpoint rules. Is this checkpoint things? I mean, these are the things that we know. I mean, imagine all the death that has happened at checkpoints that have gone unchecked and unknown stories, and there are probably thousands. So again, it just shows how dangerous the checkpoints are, because you're in a situation where they have the power, and of course you have to bend to what they want, or else. Let's look at what the people are saying. Someone says, army now will be ready for you guys and those who don't want peace. You cannot fight a whole army of a country, and wine is not that easy. All right. Somebody says soldiers should return heavy fire for fire. Well, at this point, not to sound insensitive, but it's your choice, isn't it? So it's like, as long as, my opinion is, as long as civilians are not just caught in this, sporadic shootings where it's just, bullets, stray bullets everywhere, at least it was them and each party that actually got injured. Not that it's a good thing, but that's what you get for violence. You make a choice to go have a shootout and somebody dies. I mean, unfortunately, it's sad, but I think my own opinion is that the civilians are fine, and it's not that, because honestly, if there were stray bullets and they hit somebody, again, it's a checkpoint, it's a road, so of course people are passing around and activities are going on. So yeah, you can't. It's what you get. Somebody says the southeast will turn to Sambisa. Well, why are all these things happening in the southeast only? Like, I'm not saying that this should be, everywhere in Nigeria to sort of prove equality, but it begs you the question. It begs you to ask, okay, why is it only happening here? Like, why is it a bit too consistent? Why is the military consistently on the case of southeasterners? Like, who asked them? Someone says Igbo land, sorry, Nnamdi Kanu has brought terrorists for you guys. What how? I think it's dangerous to just start making assumptions on what. Somebody says this is a lie, fake news won't help solve this this country's security challenge. Well, how do you know that? I mean, there's video evidence of this online, so I don't think you can say it's fake. Somebody says somebody who went to the bush and fetched firewood will equally fetch alongside with soldiers ants. Your problems for killing uniformed men lie. There lies the problem. But when two elephants fight, the grasses suffer. It's only the common man. Well, in this case, both parties, the elephants suffered, as you say, because each party got injured. And that is just it. I mean, what else? What else? Who would come to the aid of the actual people? These unknown gunmen, it's a bit... Because they're doing good in some ways, not good, like a sort of Robin Hood kind of situation. Because they're doing good in some ways, people think it's ESN, that or that. But it hasn't proven to be. And, so it's like, you don't know who these unknown gunmen are. But again, it's just, who would come to the aid of these people? Because, again, the military men have been doing the most, especially at these checkpoints. And again, I've said before, imagine the cases, the amount of atrocities that have been committed at checkpoints by police officers or just the Nigerian security force. Sad. Somebody says, okay, army should kill all IPOB miscreants. Again, the assumption is very high that is the unknown gunmen are IPOB miscreants. But then again, it's like you have all the energy and the time and the resources to chase after ASL members, but not Boko Haram and other bandits. Yet you have representatives of the government, using from representatives, but sort of influential religious leaders, gunning for amnesty and ransom, and it's just like, are you actually joking? Somebody says, unknown gunmen, why are you running? Supposed to they live to fight another day. Again, it's just like, it's a duel. Again, I don't know, both parties, again, no matter what they're doing, these unknown gunmen, I guess they have the support of the people, but we don't know who they are specifically. So again, can we actually support them? Would they turn on the people? I don't know. It's a bit confusing right now, because sometimes the unknown gunmen do good, which can be mistaken for another group. But again, it's not. If it's not confirmed, we cannot make assumptions. Someone says, foolish man, how about Boko Haram? Well, which day did this happen? Isn't it the government that are the unknown gunmen? Is the evil plan to destroy peaceful regions despite denying them the key post on federal level? Okay. Again, that's what people think. I don't know. There's no evidence. At the end of the day, all this is allegedly. That's basically what you can say about it. But obviously this is obviously not ideal. I think my only happiness here is that the people didn't suffer. It wasn't like stray bullets and other casualties. I mean, as long as only the casualties got hurt, because I guess that's enough. But again, I think apart from the unknown gunmen coming to the aid of Nigerians, to be honest, who else could Nigerians go to and be like, okay, fine, we can trust this body? Because again, we are providing things for ourselves that we should not be. We provide water, we provide the basic amenities, and yet we pay taxes. And then, if there's anything that our taxes should go for, mainly security, and now because we already provide for ourselves, it's obvious that the government does not feel any sort of responsibility or duty to take care of us. So they don't take care of our basic amenities. We've been self-sufficient. So now things are getting worse. They're now expecting us to have our own security. Are you actually joking? Like, each region has to then gather their group, train them, get like, how does this make sense? It doesn't. So yeah, put what you think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.